All right, then we move on to the next one here, meeting three. Let me open the PowerPoint for you.
Okay.
Okay, in this meeting, we talk about exercises. So exercises and sport and any kind of sport work that you do. Do you have any regular sport that you always play or any regular exercise?
Mm, I think badminton, but a long time
Badminton.
ago,
Hmm.
and running.
Oh, what about now?
Running. I do running.
Mm, I go running.
Yeah, I go running again
Okay. All right. So you don't play badminton anymore? Why?
because my racket is broke, so I can use that.
Oh. Mm-hmm. What about school activities? I mean, physical education at school. What do you guys
Mm,
usually do? I mean, some exercises that you have done?
Uh, it's quite a lot. It's like basket and then baseball, volley,
Please.
just
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm,
think
what about,
just
okay, what about swimming? Do you guys swim
no,
too?
no.
Ah, well, swimming is important. You've never swum during your school day?
No, never. Because my school didn't have a swimming pool,
Mm.
so that makes me don't swim.
Oh, mm-hmm. Well, you can, some school usually go to the nearest swimming pool in the city. That's what we do. That's what my schools used to do. Okay, so we talk about the exercises here. So I've got some sports and fitness activities in the in the United States. So this is United States, all right?
Okay, yeah,
That's why we here we have football and soccer. That basically means the same. But let's talk about football and soccer in terms of language use. Do you know the difference?
no,
Oh, so football. Um, okay, we talk about United States and United Kingdom. We talk about America and England.
mm-hmm.
So in America, football is this one. This is football. This picture that you see
Oh,
here, this one is football in
uh,
America. But
in
in
America.
England or yeah, in Europe, nah, in Europe, football is sepak bola, the Indonesian sepak bola. That has keeper and that has goal or something. And here, soccer in the United States is sepak bola.
So it's different.
Yeah, different. So we have UK and US sepak bola. Sepak bola in UK is what is it? Football. And then in the US or United States America, we have
Soccer,
soccer. And in the UK, we don't have soccer.
just
It is
football.
softball. Yeah.
So
Okay then.
what what what
Mhm.
they call that?
This one, it's
Yeah.
called softball.
Oh, softball.
If I'm not mistaken, it is softball. Okay, let me check it for a while. I think I forgot about that one. So, Oh, softball is different. Soccer and mm, we don't. So in the UK, we don't have this one, but in the UK, they don't play this one. If they play it, they call it as Green football. Green.
Green.
That's what I checked here on the internet. Green. So that's not. This is not actually very familiar in the UK as well. Ah, football.
So people in the UK didn't often play Green rocks football.
Yes.
So people in the UK doesn't
Mhm.
familiar with Gridiron football.
Yeah. Because this one is mostly played in the America, not in the Europe. So it's about culture as well. Okay, so that's a bit of insight about the names of the sport and how you call it. Now, let's see the sport here. I've got some questions. Do people in your country enjoy any of these sports or activities? So let's make it into specific. What do you think is the most popular sport in Indonesia?
Football or soccer, yeah.
Sport? Mm-hmm.
And then basketball and volley.
Ah, okay. I think badminton is really popular
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Badminton
Mm.
also.
Since the athletes are amazing. And let's see, the next one. Uh, do you play any of the sports mentioned in the slide? Football, baseball, to basketball?
Recently in at school, I played basketball.
Mhm.
Yeah, I played basketball in my school recently.
Oh, basketball. I
Yeah.
see. That's nice. And what about the fitness activities? Do you do any of these fitness activities? Treadmill, running or jogging? I think you've mentioned that one.
Treadmill,
Treadmill.
treadmill, running or jogging, and walking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. So you do treadmill. Do you go to the gym or you have a treadmill at home?
I have a treadmill at home.
Mm. Oh, that's really nice. You concern a lot about health, yeah? Okay, let's move on now. I'll skip that one. This one, I think you have mentioned about this, and I did just correct you about this one as well. Pair work, which activities in part A used with do, go, or play? So we have some examples. Do martial art. Do you know what martial arts
Bela
is?
Didi.
Mm-hmm. And go bike riding, you know it, and play golf. So we basically have do and go and play. Do is something that you mostly use your physical movement.
Like
Okay?
judo.
Yes. Your body moves a lot to do this. And then we have go. It is something that requires distance. Distance from this place to this place. Distance,
Uh,
right?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
catching.
Distance and also movement, place movement. And
Like
then play.
go running.
Yeah, we'll go into that part. And then play is something that you use for playing, something related to games. Now, let's see. We have bike riding to yoga. We have do, play, go. Do, go, play, or any others. See, bike riding, which one do you use? Go, play, do.
Do.
Yes.
Okay. Go, go.
Yeah. Go bike riding. What about golf? I
Play.
think golf is play. Jogging?
Mm,
What?
go.
Go jogging. Martial
Do,
arts.
do,
Do Pilates.
do.
Do, yeah.
Soccer
So-
is go
Soccer.
or do.
Soccer is basically a game. Something that has
Oh,
point.
oh, something that has a point is a play. It's game.
Yeah.
So
Soccer is a
play,
game.
play,
Play.
swimming. Do
Swimming.
or
Yeah, it
go.
might be confusing, but if you see swimming competition, they are
Mm,
racing, right?
yeah,
From here to here.
go. So
So
go.
go swimming.
And volleyball is like a game, so play volleyball.
Hmm?
Play
Play
volleyball.
volleyball. Play
And
volleyball.
in the yoga is do yoga.
Yeah, do yoga. Okay.
Unit 6.
Now wait a moment. All right, here. So I've got an audio, and don't forget, you might not look at the conversation. Yeah, it's for
Okay.
your own good. We are
Yeah.
practicing here.
Okay.
Uh, Shouldn't you be here? So it's not really that long. I will pause if it's too long. So let's see.
Unit 6. How often do you run? Page 37. Exercise 3. Conversation. I run every day. Part A. Listen and practice.
You have a lot of energy, Riley. Do you exercise a lot?
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Seriously?
Sure. And I do weightlifting.
Wow. How often do you lift weights?
I usually do it about 3 times a week. What about you?
Oh, I hardly ever exercise. I usually just watch TV or listen to music in my free time. I guess I'm a real couch potato.
So, okay. All right. So I will play the audio again, but now I will pause and play it again, and then you will have to repeat what speakers say.
Exercise C. Conversation. I run every day. Part A. Listen and practice.
You have a lot of energy, Riley. Do you exercise a lot?
So
Sorry,
go
the
and
audio is not clear for me.
play it again.
Conversation.
What is it?
Uh, it's mute. I guess
Yes.
it doesn't have a sound, so I can't hear it.
Is Jihan here? I cannot hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I'm still here.
Okay. Jihan, are you there? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wait a moment. Oh yeah, I cannot hear you.
Hello, Miss, can you hear me?
Okay, let's check again. Can you hear me? All right.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, already clear.
Nice. Okay, then I will play the audio again. Starting from here.
Unit 6. I run every day. Part A. Listen and practice.
You have a lot of energy, Riley.
What about this one?
You have a lot of energy, Riley.
Good.
Do you exercise a lot?
You ex you exercise a lot?
You missed the beginning. Wait, let me play it.
A lot of energy, Riley. Do you exercise a lot?
Do you exercise a lot?
Exactly.
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Ah, quite long, isn't it? Let me pause it.
Do you exercise a lot?
Well, I get up early and
Okay.
Well, I
Well,
get up early
uh-huh.
I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
And
and run for a treadmill every day.
Unit 6.
okay, well,
How often?
almost.
You have a lot of energy, Riley. Do you exercise a lot?
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Uh-huh.
And run for a treadmill every day.
Almost. I'll play it again.
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for
Mm-hmm. I
And I get up earlier and
early.
run early and run
Mhm. On.
on a treadmill every day.
Uh-huh. Almost.
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Ah, the one?
I get up early and treadmill every day.
I get up early and
And
run.
run a treadmill every day
For
for every day.
for okay. You miss one thing. You miss one thing.
Exercise a lot?
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Mm.
For
For
an hour every day.
yeah. Okay.
Seriously?
Sure. And
Okay. Easy.
Seriously? Sure.
Okay.
I do weightlifting.
Wow.
And
I do weightlifting and I do
yes.
Sure. And I do weightlifting.
Yeah. Sure.
sure and I do weightlifting.
Yes.
Wow. How often do you lift weights?
Wow.
Mhm.
How often do you lift weights?
Yes.
I usually do it about 3 times a week.
I usually do about 3 times in a week.
You miss one word.
I usually do it about 3 times a week.
Mhm.
I usually do it about 3 times in a week.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you?
What about you?
Mhm.
Oh, I hardly ever exercise.
I hardly have exercise.
Not have, but this one?
Hardly have.
Oh, I hardly ever exercise.
Yes.
I usually just
I hardly.
I hardly had exercise.
I hardly ever.
Oh, I hardly ever exercise.
Yes.
I usually just watch TV or listen to music in my free
I usually just watch TV.
exercise. I
Okay.
usually just watch TV or listen to music in my free time.
Mhm.
I usually just watch TV and listen to music in my free time.
Good. This one is listen. Listen, so the T is silent.
It's listen to. Okay. Listen.
Mm, I will play it again to make sure that you hear it correctly. Listen. Listen to music.
Usually just watch TV or listen to music in my free time.
Mhm.
I guess I'm a real couch potato.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm really a couch potato.
Okay. I'll play it again.
Free time. I guess I'm a real couch potato.
I guess I'm a really couch potato.
I guess I'm a real couch potato.
Oh, it's real couch potato.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if it's real or really.
Free time. I guess I'm a real couch potato.
It's real.
Yeah. Okay, it's real.
Do you know what couch potato is?
I understand, but I can't explain.
Couch potato mean uh mageran ya. Well,
Yeah.
there's no specific what is it? Specific translation in Indonesia. Not all English can be translated, but the meaning means mager on the couch, on the sofa. Well, I'm going to play the audio entirely so that you can read and listen to the audio.
Unit 6. How Conversation. I run every day. Part A. Listen and practice.
You have a lot of energy, Riley. Do you exercise a lot?
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Seriously?
Sure. And I do weightlifting.
Wow. How often do you lift weights?
I usually do it about 3 times a week. What about you?
Oh, I hardly ever exercise. I usually just watch TV or listen to music in my free time. I guess I'm a real couch potato.
Hey, well, I will be Aaron first, and then you will be Riley, and then we will do it vice versa.
Okay.
I'll start. You have a lot of energy, Riley. Do you exercise a lot?
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Seriously?
Sure, and I do weightlifting.
Wow, how often do you lift weights?
I usually do it about 3 times a week. What about you?
Oh, I hardly ever exercise. I usually just watch TV or listen to music in my free time. I guess I'm a real couch potato. Now it's your turn to be Aaron.
You have a lot of energy, Riley. Do you exercise a lot?
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Seriously?
Sure, and I do weightlifting.
Wow, how often do you lift weights?
I usually do it about 3 times a week. What about you?
Oh, I hardly ever exercise. I usually just watch TV or listen to music in my free time. I guess I'm a real couch potato.
Okay, now I will be Aaron, and then you will be Jihan. Okay?
Okay.
You have a lot of energy, Jihan. Do you exercise a lot?
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Oh, you do it every day for
Yeah,
an hour?
before school, before I
Nice.
go to school.
Wow, that's very healthy. So, how long do you run on the treadmill? Sorry, how far do you run on the treadmill?
Mm, it's like 4 kilometers.
4
Kilometers.
kilometers. 4 kilometers. So that's not really fast, isn't it?
Yeah, I just recently do that.
Mm,
At
so how
that.
fast do you set?
Mm, uh, 6 or sometimes 7.
Mm,
I forgot the 7.5 or I forgot.
that's normal. Okay. And seriously, do you do anything else?
Sure. Sometimes I do weightlifting too.
Oh, oh, how often do you lift weights?
I usually do it about one time in a week. One
Mm,
time in a week. Yeah.
once a week.
Once a week. Okay. Once a week.
Mm.
What about you?
Oh, I hardly ever exercise. I usually just draw and listen to music. So I'm not a real couch potato, but I'm a bad potato. Okay. And we'll go
Unit
to
6.
the grammar focus. So the grammar focus here is the adverb of frequency. Last time in the second meeting, we learned about adverb of quantity. Quantity means how many, how much it is, but the frequency is how often. Yeah, how often. So we talk
Okay.
about time. In how often, the question is how often do you exercise? And then you can answer with I run on the treadmill every day. I go jogging once a week, twice a month, 3 times a year, often or much, usually or sometimes. And then we also have do you ever. Do you ever doesn't mean apakah kamu pernah ya. Do you ever means apakah kamu biasanya.
Ah,
Ya. Do you ever watch TV in the evening? Ever here? Apakah kamu pernah? So ever is indeed in Indonesian dictionary means pernah. But
pernah.
this one in this context, it doesn't mean pernah ya. It
Yes.
means
Yeah.
biasanya. Some answers said, yes, I often watch TV after dinner. Again, often sometimes is pronounced with the T, often, or some people say often
Often.
and often. Both are
Okay.
correct, so it depends to you. I sometimes watch TV before
Uh,
bed, sometimes
sorry,
I
what
watch
is
TV.
the
Mhm.
difference between often
The different.
and
Mhm.
often? OVEN and OVTEN.
So there's no different actually. The different is only the pronunciation. It's not actually about the UK and US. It's your preference. Then often, then
Often,
and often.
often, and often.
Mm-hmm. See, the spelling are the same, but the pronunciation are different. Why? Yeah, because it just different. Ya beda aja. Often.
Okay.
You can say often without the
Often.
T.
Okay.
And then next, I sometimes watch TV before bed, and then sometimes I watch TV before bed. So you can do both ways. I sometimes or sometimes I. And then I hardly ever, hampir tidak pernah. Hardly doesn't mean dengan keras, no, but hardly means hampir tidak pernah. And then the last one is no, I never watch TV. So if you see this one, these ones, okay. So you can use this type of specific adverb of frequency every day, once a week, twice a month, 3 times a year, 3 times a year. That is specific, right? How many times-nya kan specific. 2 kali, 3 kali kan specific. Nah, in this one, for do you ever, there's no specific time like that. Sering. Sering tuh berapa? Banyak. Kan
Ya,
seringnya
sering.
orang kan beda-beda. Nah, misalnya, for example, I swim once a week itu termasuk sering bagi saya. Maybe some athlete swimming only once a week itu kadang-kadang itu jarang-jarang. So it depends. But here, every day, once a week is really specific. And then here, often, sometimes can be subjective. Yeah, I hardly ever and never. And then we here also have the levels from 100% to 0%. You don't need to uh, memorize the percentage because it's not that specific as the adverb of quantity. So you just need to memorize the order of this. Always, almost always, usually, often, sometimes, hardly ever, almost never, and never. From always to never. Okay, always, almost always, usually, often, sometimes, ever, almost never, and never. Okay, now we go to here. We usually put these adverbs in the middle of the sentence between the subject and the verb. I often go to the cinema. She sometimes visit me at home. We usually drink coffee. For often here, we don't put often in the beginning, yeah. Sometimes she visit me at home. Usually it's not that fit to be put in the beginning. So usually should be put after the subject. Always, often, sometime, hardly ever, and that's for the example. So far, do you have any question about the grammar focus?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I think no.
Okay, I've already explained that one. And here are some of the percentages. You don't need to memorize this because we're not going to use that. This is just for a little reference. Okay, let's play exercise. Let's see. Put this word in the bracket into the sentence or the question. A, number one. How would you say?
I'm sorry, Miss.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Can you repeat that?
Yes. Okay, you can do this, Jihan. Number one, A.
Do you play sports? Do you ever?
Mm-hmm. What about ever here? Where do you put it?
Do you ever play sports?
Yes. And B?
Sure, I play soccer twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
What do
Next.
you do on Saturday morning? What you what do you usually do on Saturday
Mm.
mornings?
Yes.
Nothing much. Almost always. Nothing much. I almost always sleep until noon.
Yes.
Do you lift weights? Do you often lift weights at the gym? No, I hardly ever lift weights.
Yes.
Do you always exercise on Sundays? No, I never exercise on Sundays.
Good.
What do you usually do after class? I go out with my classmates about 3 times a week. Do you often go to the movies? Yes, I go to the movies once a week. Do you ever go bike riding? No, I hardly ever ride a bike. Do you sometimes walk to school? Sure, I walk to school 5 days a week.
Yeah, that's great. So basically, you put these adverbs of frequency after the subject, like do you ever, I play soccer, this one. What do you usually subject and then the adverb. I almost always subject and then the adverb. That's it. That's the fixed pattern for this one. So we have sports and fitness activities. Both are different. The examples are different as well. So let's see if you can name some sports and the fitness activities here. The first one we have baseball as sport. What about the other sports form?
Uh, Soccer,
Yeah, soccer, easy.
basketball,
Mm-hmm.
volleyball, football,
Yes. Okay. Wait, let me. So
fitness,
you have got.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. What about the fitness activities?
walking, choking, and weight training,
Mm-hmm.
pilot, yoga.
Oh, Pilates.
Oh, Pilates.
Do you know what Pilates is?
I know. But yeah, I understand. I ever saw that.
Uh, Pilates is like stretching your body, something to stretch your body. Next, the other exercise. Okay, let's arrange these words to make sentence or questions. Let's make it number one. Often mornings play blah blah. We often play tennis on Saturday mornings. What about number two?
Does Ryan ever do yoga?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Let me type it here. Okay, next.
Uh, how do you often go swimming?
Okay. Can you please repeat it?
How
How?
often do you go
Mm,
swimming?
sorry. How often do
Go,
you?
go swimming.
Yeah. Okay, and next.
I almost never go jogging.
And what about the next one?
They hardly ever play basketball.
Good. And next, number six.
Uh, wait. What do you usually do on you Sunday? What on Sundays? What do you usually
Uh,
do on Sundays?
Good. So we see Mondays, Sundays here. It it just the same meaning as every Sunday, every Monday, but we change that every into S in the end. Saturday mornings, every Saturday morning, that is the same thing. So I'm going to ask you about your Saturday morning. That's a weekend, right? So what do you usually do on Saturday morning?
I usually wash my shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and then I do exercise, I do treadmill,
Wow.
and then
Hmm.
I play games, of course. And the last one, I read novels. I read novels.
Wow, that's a lot.
What
How
about you?
often do you, uh, Saturday mornings I go to work.
Uh,
We,
oh,
we yeah,
uh,
we don't have a we go to work on Saturday, so Saturday here. As the students from school have a holiday, they have off days from school, so they go to the course to study English. So that makes sense, right?
oh
That's
yeah.
why I go to work. Yes. And what about the Saturday afternoon?
The afternoon, um,
Hmm?
I just sleep.
Yeah, play, yeah. So you,
Yeah,
you
take a
also
nap.
already mentioned that. Oh, take a nap. I see. And what about the Sunday?
Saturday, uh, yeah, I do exercise too,
Hmm.
and then I study. But sometimes my parents want me, no, had a had a plan
Hmm.
to, yeah, just go.
Ah, just go out. How
Yeah,
often do you go out?
it's not a thing actually. Yeah, two, two, two times in a month or three times in a month.
Mm, yeah, that's
It,
normal
it, it is Sundays then, in
on
weekend.
Sunday.
In
So if you count on Saturday also, that will be more than three times then.
weekend.
Mm, okay. That's a lot of refreshing.
Yeah.
All right. So how often do you exercise actually? Because you do a lot of things.
Sometimes I do like three times. No, no, no.
Mhm.
4 times a week.
Four times
In
in a week.
before school and
Mm-hmm.
when at the weekend I do
Mm-hmm. On the weekend.
on the weekend I do I I do it two two times two two times in a day.
Mm,
Morning and night.
night too?
Yeah.
What about today? Have you exercised today?
No, because my body is not feeling
Mm.
well.
Uh, so you went to school, right? You
Yeah,
still
of
went to
course,
school?
of
Yeah.
course.
Mhm. And I think you have a sibling, two siblings, brother and sister. So do any of your siblings, does either of your sibling do yoga?
My sister ever did that, but it's been a long time ago. I don't know. My sister is still doing that because
Mm-hmm.
we didn't have a lot of communication, and
Mm.
I didn't ask her for that.
Oh, okay. Well, I noticed that you usually use did and some verb to in this one. Yeah, I know it's spontaneity. You understand? You can just say, I don't know if she still does that because
Okay,
I don't usually contact her or I don't usually talk to her. You can use the present tense because it's still happening right now and
okay,
might happen again and again,
okay,
right?
okay. Thank you for the correction, miss.
It's all right. But don't worry if we made mistake because if we make mistake, that mean I can correct you, so you know how to improve that.
Thank you.
And sure. And what about swimming? How often do you go swimming?
I hardly ever did
Mm,
that.
when was the last time did you swim?
Uh, when I was uh no no three no it's not 3 years. I think it's three
Mm-hmm.
years ago. 3 years ago,
That's
four
quite.
4 years ago.
Mm,
Oh wait, no. 2 years ago. Sorry.
that's quite long. Don't you miss swimming?
Yeah, of course. I miss
Mm,
swimming. I ever joined a club, swimming club, but not
mm,
anymore because
mm-hmm.
I have like uh ada penyakit bukan penyakit sih. It's like
Well, issue?
after swimming, I always feel my stomach
Mm,
wrong.
stomachache.
Okay, stomach ache.
Mm-hmm. Stomachache
So
is the disease. Okay, I will fix that a bit. You say stomach. It's not stomach, yeah? Stomach. Okay,
stomach.
stomach.
Okay, stomach.
Okay. So what happened to your stomach?
I don't know. It always after swimming, it always it doesn't it always
Mm-hmm.
doesn't feel right. Like
Oh,
I don't know what's wrong. Oh, because I have a mah. It, no,
I
it's not mah.
see.
Asam lambung. What is asam
Uh-uh.
lambung in English?
Acid. I
And
have
I
acid.
I have acid, so I didn't do that.
Mm, I didn't do that. I don't do that. You
Oh
don't
yeah,
do that. You
yeah,
did in the past. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
What's yours?
maybe. Well, it's been a very long time. I think and the last time that I swam was 2019.
Oh,
So that will be
eh,
around 4 years
five.
ago.
Yeah, five
5 years.
years. Yeah.
Mm, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a really long time ago. I don't even swim. I cannot swim. That's sad.
Okay, me
But
too.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? You said you joined a swimming club. That means you can swim very well.
But uh, this is the basic one. What's
Mm,
call it? I forgot. Uh, it's just
statics.
I can just do the
Mm.
basic one. I can do like the
Oh,
frog style and then the butterfly style or anything to that. I can.
mm. But at least it can help your survival, right? Just
Yeah,
in case.
yeah. I think except
Uh-huh.
the ocean or the water. It's
Yeah.
not full. Like I can do like in the swimming club we call apa sih injak-injak air. I don't know. Is
Mm-hmm.
it something like that? Injak-injak air.
In the... Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand what it is.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
we walk. We didn't walk, but our feet is moved
Mm,
in the air, in the water.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's hard to do.
Uh, yes, I think I've never done that anyway. Okay. Well, nice to hear about you. And next, go jogging. So how often do you go jogging?
uh, jogging two two times in a month.
2 times a
Sometimes,
month?
yeah, sometimes
Mm,
I I go jogging because my parents wants me to join like let's go jogging in this place or
mm.
this it's not
Oh,
fun. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
it's hard.
That's nice. Okay. Well, you said that you played basketball too.
hmm
Do you
Uh,
play it or because the school
the
wants you to
school
play it?
the school wants me to play.
But do you enjoy it though?
No, because it's hard
Oh.
to do.
Mm.
I can
Well, talking about, mhm, it's
uh
hard.
it's hard to do it. I can't do dribble. It's the basic one, but I can't do the dribble one. So it's
Oh,
embarrassed if I can
mm.
do at school. Make me embarrassed.
Okay. What about the volleyball? Can you
Mm,
play it?
I can play it, but
Mm-hmm.
not by with people like just with myself. I play with myself. You know?
Ah, I see, I see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I understand. With wall, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you said that previously you played badminton. So in the past, how often did you play badminton?
Uh, last time is when I was at elementary school,
Mm-hmm.
when I was sixth grade, I guess. Oh no. When I was the second grade of junior high school, I did that not quite a lot, but three, 5 times in a week, I guess.
Ah, yeah, that's quite a lot. Very frequent. Okay. So what other sports that you play other than badminton?
I think ah is what is that? No
Ping pong?
no. Uh, wait, let me searching. I forgot.
Okay. Let me search.
Okay, let me search.
Have you found it?
Wait, I forgot Indonesia and English.
Oh, so what is it about? Let me try to guess it.
It's like it has a many balls
Mm-hmm.
and small balls, and they are so heavy. And we have
Mm-hmm.
uh tongkat. It's not like a tongkat, but tongkat. It is like uh
Billboard?
yeah
Ah,
wait.
billiard.
Yeah, billiards. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Billboard. Billiard,
It's,
billiard.
it's,
Wow. That's a
okay.
fancy, very fancy sport it is. Hmm.
I,
It
I,
looks
I,
fancy.
I didn't do that often. When I
Mm.
was in some hotels, there is a
Mm-hmm.
hotel that I usually to go
Mm-hmm.
when um my family and I vacation. So there is a billiard there, and I played with my family.
Mm. So you you don't actually play that very often, right? but you've tried it. How many times have you tried it?
Mm, five, five times
Ah.
in the
Mhm,
year.
mhm. Well, that's a nice experiences. 5 times.
5 times.
Okay. Well, billiard. Do you watch any sport though? I mean, maybe you follow motorsport maybe or football, badminton on TV?
Sometimes when my dad watching some football competition,
Mm.
I watched
Uh,
football. Yeah,
mm,
yeah, I
okay.
watched.
I don't think you enjoy football anyway. Do you?
Yeah, I just like no, I just like kick and kick and kick.
Yeah, true. And last one here. Uh, what do you usually do on Sundays? Well, this question have already been asked. So, what about Sunday? What do you do? Uh, let's talk about the homework then. Do you usually do your homework on Sunday?
Yeah, at the evening, evening or
Mm,
night.
yeah, very last minute. Okay,
What
I
about
think we
you?
have Mhm.
What about
homework.
you? Uh-huh.
Well, homework.
Do
When
any
I used
homework?
to have homework, I'm a fast person, you know. I
Hmm?
cannot do it in the last minute. Every time I have homework, I do it, you know, 2 or 3 days or at least a day in advance. So I don't use it. I don't use. I didn't do it in the
Hmm?
last minutes, right?
Okay, okay.
Because I cannot. I always felt hunted every time I have something and I haven't done that. So it happens to me until right now. Sometimes I do things in the last minute, though. It depends on the situation and time. Okay, next one. We have some questions that should be made, and then we already got the answer. So let's make the question using how often do you ever on or what do you usually? The first one, do you ever go bowling? Yes, I often go bowling on weekends. What about number two here? What will be the question?
What do you usually do?
Mhm. Do you? Hmm.
Uh, the third one is do you, how often do you play sports?
So, what about number two first? Number two,
Oh,
you
oh,
haven't finished that?
what do you usually do? Martial arts? Wait,
Okay. Uh, the last one after.
what do you usually do after work? Ah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we need to be specific here. What do you usually do? What do you usually do? Yeah, I teach and I make money. Said you study, you go to school, but this one is more specific. And then number three.
Number three, how often do you play sports on weekends?
Oh, how often? If it's how often, it's not answer with yes.
Oh,
So
oh,
yes here.
what? Wait, wait. Uh, do you ever
Hmm.
play sports on weekends?
Yeah. This is enough. Do you ever play
Play sports?
sports? Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Apakah kamu biasanya main sport? Ya, emang biasanya karena setiap weekend dan itu biasanya soccer.
okay.
Okay, number four.
Or how? Oh, no, no, no. What do you use? No, no. Do you ever exercise? Do exercise, I guess. Or how often do you exercise?
How often?
Okay,
Because
how often?
uh, for do you, yeah, let's make it specific. Do you here is
Yes,
answered with
or
yes or no.
no.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
What do you usually do? What do you usually do is asking about the activity. So the answer will be the activity itself. The activity. And this one, the answer is how, the question is how often, asking about the time, the frequency. So the answer will be the frequency.
So,
Mhm,
how often
mhm.
do you do exercise? An exercise.
Do you exercise?
Do you exercise?
Yeah.
It
Sorry.
often, yeah. Do you?
Okay. And then 5. No, I never go to the gym on Saturdays.
Do you ever go to the gym?
Hmm? Gym? But this, do you ever go to the gym? No.
Do you ever go to the gym on
Yeah.
Saturday?
Saturday? Yeah, this one. So if we compare number 3 and number 5, it's basically the same, yeah? Yes, I sometimes play sport on weekend, usually soccer. Do you ever play sport? That's enough. But if you want to put on weekends, that's also okay. Weekends. But here, because the answer is no, if you just ask, do you ever go to the gym? The answer will be no, I never go to the gym. But because it's here with on Saturdays, so you have to put Saturdays. Yeah, it's somehow you can tell it with your own sense, yeah, not really in a form of explanation. Is it confusing here?
No.
No, yeah. No, okay. The next one. I usually go jogging 4 times a week.
What do you usually do, John?
Okay. I usually go this one. So the answer is frequency,
Oh,
right?
frequency. Yeah. How often do you go to the gym?
Oh, jogging. Mm, all right. So you haven't told about your jogging routine. So how often do you go jogging?
What I said. Just
Mhm.
when my mom and dad wants me to join.
I'm sorry?
When my parents wants me to join
Uh,
them to the park or
mm,
lapangan.
mm, I see. Well, that's enough though, because you already have treadmill as well, so you can just go jogging inside your house.
But my parents
You-
said
Mhm.
it's my parents said it's not
Mhm.
enough to do.
Not enough to do, so you have to train more.
Yeah,
Mm.
we have to
Wow.
train more. It doesn't feel
Uh,
it's feel they said it's always like itu nggak kerasa kalau
mm.
kerasanya tuh di luar.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. The vibe is different, right? So if you go jogging, where do you go?
Uh, do you know lapangan? It's not lapang unggas.
Lapangan
Mukas. Wait, let me search it.
bebas.
Let me search. Mukas. Mukasari.
Oh, I've heard about that. Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
Gor Tri Lomba Juang. Gor.
Is it near the stadium?
Yeah.
Mm,
Not.
yeah. Mm,
Yeah. It's near, I guess.
okay. Well, in Semarang here, I always think that running in Semarang will be very hot. I can
Yeah.
bear hot.
Yeah. It is so hot. Like, and a lot of people there.
Mm,
It makes me
uh,
more hotter.
yes. Well, you can go to Car Free Day. Oh, do you often go to the Car Free Day?
Uh, not often. I hardly ever, almost never.
Mm.
Because when
Oh,
car feeder it's always on the weekend, right?
yes, yes. On
And
Sunday, I guess.
oh yeah, Sunday. And my parents doesn't want there because it's
Hmm.
full of people. Like
Oh,
and
also full of snacks.
yeah,
Huh?
and car
Mhm,
feeder, uh,
mhm.
as I know, car feeder is on Simpang Lima.
Simpang Lima? Yeah.
I just know this there. Simpang Lima. It's always full of people.
Oh, but I guess Simpang Lima has enough space, I guess, to go around.
Yeah, but it's so hot.
Yeah, Semarang is basically hot. Okay, so here I've got the adverbs of frequency. Now, I'm going to ask you about every adverb of frequency, but based on your activity. For example,
Okay.
what do you always do? Always. Well, you always eat, you always drink, but let me hear something different about you. What do you always do?
Uh, Listening to music, of course.
Listen to music.
Oh yeah, listen to music.
Ah,
Mm,
what music do you usually listen to?
mm, pop. And
Pop,
recently, I love to listen uh classic music.
classic. Classic is that the orchestra one?
Yeah,
Something like
yeah,
Isyana Saraswati.
yeah. It's
Hmm.
like Seriosa, but it
Ah,
is not including the Seriosa one. It's just the instrumental. I love the instrumental.
mm, nice. Do you listen to the Harry Potter ones?
Yeah, of course. I'm a big
Yeah,
fan of
I'm a
it.
fan of that.
Yeah.
Ah, good. Maybe the Hobbit as well. The Shire. It's really
Mm,
good.
eh, uh, I have a
Yes, it is.
playlist, and
What's it?
I can't mention uh specifically the singer
Mm-hmm.
as
Yeah,
I remember. I listened to
Rodrigo.
Ophelia Wilde. No.
Oh,
Ophelia Wilde. It's about the classical music.
mm-hmm.
And then wait, the old one is the old musician is wait, I forgot. Oh yeah,
What is it? because I like that too. I'm a fan of that.
Oh yeah. Jonas Hay. And
Mm,
what I think of it, it's not popular, but I love it.
mm.
And
Maybe
uh,
it's not
uh,
popular for us.
yeah, it's not familiar for them
Many
for you.
people. Yeah. True.
What what music do you listen to?
Well, I like orchestral as well. I like orchestra. Uh, but I like pop. I love listening to movie soundtrack because they are very peaceful. Sometimes I listen to Sherlock soundtrack. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then the Shire, the Shire from the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, something like that. Because if I listen to the lyric, it will make me tired. Yeah, make me tired because I have to follow the story, the lyric, what the
Yeah.
singer's
The meaning
saying.
of
But if you
time.
only listen to the instrument, you can just be relaxed, right?
Yeah,
You don't need to feel the same feeling as the singer. Do
that's
you know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, I always think
Hmm.
that. Yeah. And then
Uh,
what the Pope one? What's the Pope one?
I used to like Lana Del Rey, if you know
Okay.
her.
Yeah, of course I know. What song do
But
you
mhm.
what song do you recently do?
um, well, I currently like to draw, so I listen to very dramatic song like Adele, and then I also love Chase Atlantic. It's my
Okay.
favorite as well.
It's cool
Chase
though.
Atlantic. Yeah, you like them?
Uh, not really, but I love some music.
From
Some
Chase.
music, some band that uh identical with them.
Oh, yeah, the
Uh,
music are really
uh,
nice. uh Yeah, that's it. One Republic, Imagine Dragon. That's pretty
uh,
popular, but my if I have to choose the top one, that will be One Republic. If you know some of their songs.
Which Dragons. When I was a kid, I used to listen to them.
Yeah, that's it. But I recently listened to Adele. I don't know why, because I'm a bit bored with the songs that I've already listened over and over again. I also like Ashniko, if you know her.
Ashniko?
Hmm.
Wait, I think
It's
I never heard.
it's a rap singer.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Ashniko.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Wow,
those are the type of. Yeah.
I didn't expect your music taste, actually.
Oh, well, I like the dark vibe one. Not to mention Doja Cat as well. But
Yeah,
I used to listen to her. But
it's
she's
cool.
so too demonic
Yeah.
as a Muslim. So
It's okay.
and next, now we have talked about always and usually. What about often? What's something that you often do?
I often do watch movies, watch
Mm.
movies.
Ah, watch movies that you will never watch.
What movie you will never watch? Um, wait,
Kinda or be.
the wait, am I allowed to say this?
What is it then?
It's
It's okay.
the LGBT thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
mm,
it makes me
yeah.
feel annoyed, and yeah, I will never No,
Mm,
watch that.
yeah. True. We have to avoid them. But unfortunately, that that some movies that don't actually bring a story about the LGBT story still have this some little part that has this, you know,
Uh-huh.
that has this agenda inside the
Uh,
movie,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
what? How about yours?
I will never watch movie. I think movies that brings a lot of gruesome. Gruesome is like gore and blood because I'm so scared of
Ah,
them.
okay.
Mm.
Okay.
I used to recommend my friend to watch Evil Dead, Evil
Mm-hmm.
Dead, and we watched it, but I don't want to watch it because I'm going to have a nightmare if I watch that kind of
It's
movie.
so scary. It's like, oh my God,
Yeah,
there is a lot of blood.
yeah.
Uh,
So you've watched it?
yeah, but for
Oh,
me, it's
which
like,
part?
uh, uh, I feel that too. Yeah,
Oh,
the newest one. Yeah, I haven't
mm-hmm,
watched the old one because
mm-hmm.
I was so lazy. The
Ah,
the newest one, the affiliate did to, but to the rise or what? It's
mm-hmm.
so scary. Like, the part when no, I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, it's okay, it's okay. As long as
Mhm.
I don't see, it's okay. I'm not that
The
scared.
the part the part of uh pokok- pokoknya uh tentang
Mm-hmm.
kulit
About?
lah, kulit. It is
Oh,
yeah, the skin of,
just uh,
not the blood,
pulling
but
the scalp.
yeah, it's about
Mm-hmm.
her mom. And
Mm-hmm.
oh, the scariest part is when I don't know. Oh, the the friend of their mom, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Um,
Okay.
her body is mm, the it's not it's her
It's
body.
broken into pieces. It's
Yeah.
like being
But
grated.
but but because she gets into the some engine.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Wow,
That
I
makes
didn't know. It has.
yeah. Uh, pencatatan.
Oh, is it sliced?
Yeah. They,
Mm.
she gets it, and well, there is a lot of blood.
Mm.
Kind of
Wow.
traumatized. I hate gore actually. Gore movie.
Mm. Yeah, it sounds so scary. I mean, I will never watch that then.
Uh-huh.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So
But
the next one.
I love
Hmm?
horror
Yeah?
movies. I love horror movies
Oh,
like The Conjuring or
mm.
and
Yeah, because The Conjuring is mild. There's no much blood there, so
yeah,
it's okay.
and what is that? Insidious.
Oh,
And,
Insidious. Yeah,
and
Conjuring Insidious.
the
What is
Ouija.
it? Ouija?
Ouija.
Huh? Yeah?
I love that so.
Mm.
But
Yeah, I've watched all of them too because
mm,
they're not so scary.
but when the time like the gore one, okay, skip.
The old Evil Dead?
Gore, yeah. I haven't watched
Mm.
that,
Mm.
and I think
I
never.
actually
What is talk about?
uh yeah, it's about the same Evil Dead. Some group of friends going to the
Oh,
forest
it's
and they
group
found
of
a
friends.
settler.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a group of friends, like friends, a circle of friends went to the forest and then they found a settler, a little house there. And actually, the little house is a place for exercise. You know,
Ah,
exercise like
yeah, I know, exorcist.
someone getting burned, yeah. And unfortunately, one of the friend found a book that guides them
Ah,
into waking up the
the devil.
yeah, the devil. That's it. And they got possessed. They
Ah,
died one by one,
yeah.
and then
Okay.
just only one person left safe.
Uh, for them.
Mm. You can check on that because the storyline is good.
Uh,
It's
I
really
I
good.
I I think
The storyline.
I ever saw that
Mm-hmm.
just a little bit, not
Maybe.
until the end.
Mm. Yeah.
But it's not scary. I think, yeah, it's not scary. Uh,
Okay, for you.
with the Evil Dead Rise 2, it is so traumatized. I
Mm.
don't want to watch that again.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Some people say that Evil Dead 2 is like more barbaric than the first one, but the first one has better plot than the second one,
Yeah.
you know. Okay, well, that's nice talking about horror movies in the night. What about sometimes then? Let's talk something about more refreshing, something nicer. Sometimes.
Sometimes
What do you sometimes do?
I read a novel.
Mm, what kind of novel do you like the most?
The Percy Jackson, of course, the Harry Potter.
Mm, mm-hmm. Do you like romance
Not
novels?
not really, not really. But I have the novels. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
do you read uh wait a second. AU?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do. I'm still young to read that
yeah.
kind of.
Do you know wait, I forgot. Uh, it's about the German. It's not.
German CEO?
No, no, no. Wait. Ah, I forgot. Oh, no, no, no. It's not German. I think it's in. Forgot. Sorry. My book was missing. It's
Oh.
good stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I watch Sherlock Holmes. I read Sherlock Holmes too.
Mm. Oh, I'm a big fan of Sherlock Holmes. So what kind of plot do you read in Sherlock Holmes?
Just the first part. Wait. I
What
have
is it about?
I haven't read that at finish, but A
Mm.
Study in Scarlet. Do you know?
Oh, yeah, it's already filmed. It's nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes, BBC. The actor is Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh,
So
okay.
Study in Scarlet is like a woman that is found dead, and then he tried to solve
Yeah.
uh I think it's a murder case.
Yeah. It's always about a murder case.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Uh,
Yeah,
so uh,
Study in Scarlet.
so the first actor who played Sherlock Holmes is Benedict Cumberbatch, or wait, Robert Downey, or
Benedict.
Robert. Benedict the first.
Yeah, Benedict first. Benedict played it in 2011, I guess.
Mm,
But Robert in 2014.
Ah,
If I'm not mistaken, if I still remember correctly.
I love I interest to Sherlock Holmes because Enola Holmes in the story has
Mm,
a brother, Sherlock Holmes, and uh
yeah.
And a name that tells a Sherlock Holmes. There's
Ah,
Moriarty the
Moriarty.
Patriot.
Moriarty, and then who's the brother? We have Sherlock, and then we have
William. Oh,
no, no, no,
no, no,
no.
no, no.
We
The
have Sherlock,
wait, a Sherlock, and
Sherlock,
I forgot
Enola,
Enola, and then wait, it's hard to spell.
and then we have James Watson as well.
Yeah, of course, Sherlock.
Oh, it's really amazing. I love talking about Sherlock.
Yes, I want to to be a detective.
Uh, Mycroft.
Oh yeah,
I
Minecraft.
just
Yeah.
found it. Mycroft. So in the film, you have Enola Holmes, but in this series, the real sister is actually Euros.
Oh yeah,
Euros. And
yeah,
Euros is a psychopath.
yeah,
Enola is too cute. She's too kind. She's
yeah.
too feminine. We have Euros. So you need to
Uh,
watch the series too.
yeah. I want that. Want to watch that game.
Ah, okay. Well, that will be it for our session tonight. Thank you for joining this class. So we have talked about how often, and then we also talk about do you ever watch, and then we also have these abrupt of frequency from always until never. We might not cover all of them, but you know how to use it, and you can use it about reading the novel, about the exercising, about watching movies, and blah blah. You know how to use it. The thing is, uh, you can use it in your daily life, and what things matter is how you use it into your sentence correctly in English. That's it. So that will be it. Thank you for joining the class. I'll see you again on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you again. And let's close it. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you. You're welcome.